Hey everyone, it has been a minute since I've posted on here. Yeah. Let's get to it. So I am we're gonna do a little reading for January 2022. And this is for the collective. So if you are seeing this message is for you. If you're watching this video, this is for you. And that's as simple as it is. I know I used to do, well, let's not talk about the past, but I know I used to do quite a lot more videos. I'm so busy with clients. My business is booming. Things are good. I'm very grateful. And I just wasn't having fun doing 13 videos a week. It was very time consuming, and yeah, but I'm super pumped for this. So let's see what is in store for January 2022. All right, we had a ton, just like a chunk come out. Okay, that feels good. Let's take a look. Wow, off to a great start. Interesting. This actually came up in a post that I did I did on Instagram. Wow. Okay. So, obviously with it being the new year, a lot of people are putting a lot of pressure on themselves. I love that this year I'm seeing on social media, like a lot of influencers and a lot of people squashing the whole like new year, new me shit, which I think is great. January's tough, and not just this January. I'm not saying the cards look real shit or anything like that, but January is tough. I don't know, for me, I love Christmas. I have a hard time letting go of the Christmas joy and the Christmas spirit and like all the coziness of Christmas. So getting into January can be really tough for me because now it's just cold outside and like for no reason. But it can be tough for people because the bills come in. I don't know what day it is. January 9th is supposed to be like the most depressing day of the year or something crazy. But yeah. January, I would say this is definitely a time of not so much getting together and more hermit time, more solitude, but not, this isn't like in a bad way or because you have to. It's kind of because you want to. So I would definitely say self-care is super key. If you don't feel like hanging out with people, don't. If you made plans with someone and you just like, you're like, oh my God, I'm stressing about this so much, don't go. Like, cancel. Just do what feels right for you. I think emotionally, from a love standpoint, this isn't really a lovey-dovey month. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Yeah. Just have a little coffee here. Yeah, this isn't a lovey-dovey month because I think you're going to be, for those of you pursuing a relationship, or are in the beginnings of a relationship, I feel like you could get into a trap where you just constantly feel like you want to prove yourself or need to prove yourself. So meaning like you're constantly looking for acceptance and validation, like, oh, you're watching football, cool, I'll do it too because I love football. Or when you actually don't. Or you're gonna go, I don't know, whatever it is, and you're just like, oh, I love that, I want to be a part of that too. Just, and I feel like if you're in the wrong mindset, you could be selling yourself short, if that makes sense. You could be making what's the word, concessions for things that normally are on your like no list, if that makes sense. Like accepting certain behaviors that aren't okay. And this, honestly, this is also this could be also friendships. Like why can't I form a proper sentence today? Okay, let me get it together here. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. This can certainly be a friendship too. And it's just like you're trying so hard to make it work. And this, if it's not working this month, just leave it alone. Doesn't mean the relationship has to go to shit. It just means like this isn't the time for that. There is a huge message here for that self-reflection, self-care, and rest. Rest is key here. I know I've been hearing from a lot of clients too that their sleep has just been not okay. It's just been yucky. So it's time to kind of catch up on sleep. And this could certainly be a month where you are feeling the blues. Like depression can creep in. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist, a psychiatrist, any kind of mental health mental health professional. I don't like using clinical words like depression, but it feels like that. It's like, you know when you have good days and bad days, there might be some bad days, if I'm really honest. So but this is a great month to do that shadow work and really get to the root of like why you're feeling this way, and also seeing who makes you feel this way. Sometimes it can be super fucking surprising how like your best friend can make you feel like shit, or you start to realize like, wow, I really like this person, or I thought I did, but every time I hang out with them, I feel like shit. So pay attention to that. In all this like bleh type energy though, I see a ton of potential, a ton of growth. So, sticking to your boundaries, saying no, stuff like that will be super, super empowering this month. Another thing too is like if you are working or have your own business or like to create or work with your hands, anything that keeps you busy is actually a good thing for you this month. So like, normally you don't want to, okay, so I'm not saying take a bunch of overtime and like work yourself to the bone, because that's not what I mean. Self-care is super important this month, but leaning into your projects isn't a bad idea because it'll kind of take your mind off things and it'll keep you busy. Also, realize that when you are working on projects and doing stuff like that, it's kind of like being in a meditative state. Meditation doesn't have to mean you are sitting there with your legs crossed for 3 fucking hours and lighting incense. It doesn't have to be that way. If that's what you want, do it. Awesome. But you can be meditating when you're walking. You can be meditating when you're creating, when you're working with your hands, playing an instrument. Anything like that is super, super good. And this is certainly a good month to be leaning on those that actually do make you feel good. Leaning on family members that you can trust. Leaning on those friends that tell you all the time, like, if you need anything, just call. Well, this might be time to make that call. Know that this is temporary. Again, like, even though it probably feels like what I'm saying is very like doom and gloom, but it's not. There is such can't talk again. There's a beautiful opportunity here to come to realizations in these meditative states where you're creating and doing, just like there's going to be a lot of aha moments, like what brings me joy? Oh my God, I fucking miss playing the piano. Oh my God, I miss doing pottery. Oh my God, I miss seeing my nephews, whatever it is. There's a lot that can come from this. So it feels really good to me. It really does. And this is the end of a cycle. Like, this is just like tying up loose ends, reserving some energy, releasing some stuff within, on the full moon, it would be an awesome idea for you to just write stuff down, that you want to release and burn it, or write letters to people that you want to get some stuff off your chest and just burn it. There's certainly alone time and distance, physical distance from your problems and from chaos. So I just see that distance there, definitely. Just gonna pull a few more cards here. I miss making these videos. I do. If it's as long as it's not 13 videos a week, I really need to keep doing these. So if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. For the love of God, do it. By the end of the month, I feel like whoever's watching this, I feel like you'll feel a lot better. By the end of the month, things are going to start to make sense. We have the Chariot here, which is all about victory. Wheels are in motion. Things are moving along, and things are going to feel a lot better. Another thing that's coming up too is to be inquisitive. Ask questions this month. It can be about anything. If something doesn't make sense, ask more questions. If you're signing paperwork and it doesn't make sense, ask more questions. If you're wondering, why does this person make me feel shitty? Ask more questions. If you're starting to ask yourself about, oh God, maybe you're I wonder what it would be like to join a volleyball team. Okay, that's super random. But if that's something you're thinking, ask more questions, look into it, be inquisitive. This is definitely a good month to go down weird rabbit holes and do research on things you normally have set to the side. So it could take you to a beautiful, beautiful place. So do it. Yeah, so that's the energy that I'm feeling for January. Again, I hope this doesn't come off doom and gloomy. The whole point of these readings is so you can take away from this what is needed. So if you are falling into what I'm saying and you're kind of feeling a little sad, a little off, you don't really want to be around too many people, then this is a good way to, this reading will help you get through it, as in oh, well, she was talking about that. So, this isn't forever, and it's not forever. But yeah, you take this opportunity to do some research on yourself almost. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Cry it out. There's certainly going to be some sad days, I feel. And you might not even understand why. You might just be why am I crying? It's okay. Just let it out. Let it fucking out. It's all good. Sometimes you just need to have a good cry. So anyways, people, I think that's the end of my reading. This was very nice, very lovely. I'm going to tell myself I'm going to do this at least once a month. So hopefully, no, I will see you back here in February. I'll do another one for next month, but this is for January. Good start off to the new year. Let's hope for good vibes and a lot of money and stuff this year. So anyways, people, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next month. Bye for now.